happen. Let's just sit back, relax, and watch it unfold.
I know I can't wait. Let's get back down to the coverage. The lines aren't too bad here in the first cut of rough.
Not too sure that was, but that didn't even come close to resembling a golf swing.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Playing their fourth shot. Oh, that's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Well, that's a shame not to par the first. Always hurts.
Yeah, but if you look how they played the hole, it was disastrous. Lucky to walk away with a bogey.
Now with the honor on a par 5.
Players looking to make 4 here, but never disappointed with a par 5.
That's not the one he wanted. Oh, Henny, that looks like a putrid lie. Is it bad?
Yeah, this is not what they wanted. There might be a couple of hits here.
Going with a 7. This one might need to get down a little. Wow, what happened there?
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
Ooh, that almost went down. Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Here we are at the third.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie 2s, but par 3s should be had.
Going with the 6-iron here. Always frustrated by missing a green.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Ooh. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. Let's see what happens here on the 4th.
Almost every player in the field will be going for this green. Where do you hit it? Front right part of the green is the perfect target. Missing it to the left in the bunker or long and right. That is not good.
That'll flick a few of the leaves going through there. Found the green side rough. Oh, these are good for the momentum. These ones right on 8 feet. Well, what a way to bounce back. Nice putt to hole. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Let's see what happens here at the 5th.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Well, I know that we're in the booth and not right up close to it, but it doesn't take a smart person to work out that's not a nice lie. This is from miles away.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one.
Ooh, right by the hole. And down it goes. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Time to step on your tee shot here at this long par 4.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
They've decided to club up.
Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt.
Little birdie look in here.
Ooh, a little bit of a rush of blood by the looks of it. Ooh, a 9-foot chance here. Okay, steady now. Putting for a bogey. And down it goes for consecutive bogeys.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
And a little slide down the standings after that hole. Looking at a par 5 here.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
No, that's not the shot they wanted. Time for the second shot here at the 7th. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Straight back up into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
How close was that to going down? Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
Now this one, this is important. This for par.
There it is. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. It's time for a 1-shotter.
Par 3, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3 to say the least.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Go on, get in the hole. A well holed, he'll take the birdie. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Henny, what does that lie look like?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the second cut.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Uh-oh, this one's out, heading towards the rough.
And here we are with the third shot. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
This is what they have left for par.
That was a gallant attempt. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Okay, Rich, halfway through their round. We know it's cut day. Do you think they're going to be able to pull this one out?
Let me shake up my magic 8-ball. It says, oh, it would take a miracle. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It says, this player has no chance. That's what it says. No chance.
Just let that shot be water off a duck's back. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
He is right on the 150-yard marker here. Yeah, this one, it's veering off a little bit to the right.
Getting ready to play their third. Very crafty, that shot.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Our current leader is up by 3 shots. This hole is a par 3.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
A chance to save the par if he can make this one.
This one's tracking.
And in it goes for the par. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Teeing off here on the 12th hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. And he's down there. You got to read.
Setting up this putt 24 feet from the cup. This is huge for momentum. Got to try and hold this. This for par.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. This hole's a tough two-shotter, a long par 4.
Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, you miss all those, you find the surface in 2, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie 3.
Well, this could alter the line of the shot. Come on, you're better than that. And here we are with the third shot.
Wind back into their grill. They need to flight this one down.
Okay, that'll work.
And unfortunately, a lot of work left for this par.
Well, it's a bit disappointing. This is a bogey putt coming up. And that's a couple of bogeys on the bounce, I'm afraid.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
Time to face a par 4.
Par 4, sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
That should find the fairway. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards.
Wind straight down.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
He's had a disagreement with the caddy. He's gone down a club.
Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. That'll be a good result. I know it didn't go down, but it's just a tap in awaits. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Par 4, 421 yards, a seemingly simple par 4.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Time now to play the second shot on the 15th hole. That's out to the right for sure. That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
Another missed green in regulation. They got to do better.
He has this putt to save his par. Ouch, that hurts. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
No green in reg, but a chance to save their par. Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Well, here we go, Rich. We're at the penultimate hole, the 17th.
Severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
Well, I'm sure it looked better in their mind before they hit it. Lining up the birdie putt here. Oh, he's up, Tiger. This putt is about 8 feet.
That starts off on a good line.
Nice little putt to hole, that one. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Well, it's come down to this, the final hole. Welcome to the 18.
Players will be thinking birdie, but 6s and 7s will come along if you're not careful.
Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
Setting up here from about 190 yards.
Going with the 8-iron here.
Looks like this one might be in the bunker.
Will he be able to get out of this one?
They'll have to channel their inner Severiano Ballesteros here. This needs good hands.
A birdie putt awaits. And with that, this player has finished their Q School final. But Rich, unfortunately, they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Corn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul-searching, I would imagine.
There's going to be a lot of searching for your game a little bit. I mean, you're going to be traveling, living on the road full-time. It's not easy nor fun, but it can and hopefully will make this player better in the future.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. 2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to this year's Q School Final. Without further ado, let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. Pleased you could join us for this first round action.
Hello everyone, Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam for yet another stop on the race for the FedEx Cup. And Rich, great to have you along for the ride.
I gotta say, the sun is shining, the birds are singing. What a fantastic day to be out here covering some golf. Good on you, Luke.
And let's see what he can do here today. Second shot here on the first. Seven feet to the cup. Oh, just missed. A par putt awaits. Here we are at the second tee.
Players want to take out any club, driver, three, wood, whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in two. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie fours are always a good score to this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
This one heading into the sand. Well, let's see how this shot goes from the fairway bunker. Not quite the shot he was wanting. Getting ready to play their third. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. That's disappointing.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
Time now for the fourth shot. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This one will run uphill.
Wow, that's misjudged. 11 feet left to the hole. That's frustrating. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Sitting at 2 over for the day.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Opting for the 6-iron. Right into the trees. That's a heavy lie this player has drawn. Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Just didn't drop. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
Yeah, putting for bogey here.
There are some professionals that practice those in the dark. And that puddle drop. Well done. And that's now 5 over for the round.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Look like this one's heading to the beach. Oh, no one likes a plug lie. Really, just getting it out of the bunker is a big deal here. And here we are with the third shot. Chance to change his fortunes on the green. This would be a good one to make. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. And this next putt, it's for bogey. Yeah, nicely holed. Now at 6 over for the round.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
This one might just sneak off the fairway. Henny, how bad is this lie?
Well, it's a little deeper into the rough, but it's sitting nicely.
It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
A bit short with that effort.
A 7-footer right here. This looks good. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Sitting at 6 over for the day. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Good shot there, Beamer. The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
No, that's too bad. This is a par putt. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And that's for a bogey. Currently at 7 over par.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
Well, this is a player after my own heart. Going with the driver here.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in two. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
It's a bit quick from the top. This one's hooking hard. Second shot here on the 7th. Where will this one end up? Getting ready to play their 3rd. Opting for the 9-iron. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
They're going to need binoculars from back here to even see the hole.
Appears to have overcooked this one. 11 feet to the cup. Oh, so close. This one's for bogey. That gets the job done.
And making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Sitting at 8 over par for the day. We've reached the 8th hole.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
opting for the 5-iron.
4 right.
It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark. Coming up from the bunker. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. And that's a way to fight back from a tough break. Well holed.
Good par save there from the greenside bunker. Job well done.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Teeing off here at the 9th hole.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here.
I'm not sure that's what they had in their mind. That's further right than they wanted. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. Okay, steady now. Okay, that hole's behind you now. Sitting at 8 over for the event. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Par 4 straight away. A hole that is simple and difficult all in the same breath.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Oh, some smiles here. A bit of luck in the second cut. It's sitting nicely.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. And here we are with their 4th. Wow, what a save. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. That shot so good, we need to have another look.
Yeah, Seve would be envious of this one. What a chip in.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Time to tee off on the 11th.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Going with the 5-iron here.
Looks like this is going to miss just right.
Well, there's the line, the greenside bunker. Can they get this one up and down? Okay, phase 1 complete. You've got to make a good putt here. Let's see if you can make this. Keep the par on the card. Oh, that's a good way to end what was a challenging hole.
In trouble off the tee in that fairway bunker with that putt. Saves the par. Well done.
Currently at +8 for the day. Quite often the hardest hole in golf, a long par 4.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck.
This one might roll into the rough. And how's that ball lying?
He's eyeing this up and he's pleased with what he's seeing. This is sitting nicely.
Just a little off with the accuracy there, unable to find the green.
Hard to control the distance when you're coming out of the rough.
Opportunity to make their par. And that's something we've started to see creep into the game now that you can leave the flag into putt. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. It's time to take a look at this 13th hole.
Par 4, back up the hill, 447 yards. This is an adventure-filled par 4.
And he's down there.
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
Yeah, that was a safe play. Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
He's got this for his par.
Good putt, that. Currently at +9 for the day.
Let's begin the 14th.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I've got to say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
This one headed in the wrong direction, out to the right.
Straight push.
Oh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage.
Next up is this 2-shot hole.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
I'm pretty sure they had their sights set on hitting the green there.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
This putt for par here.
And down she goes. Sitting at 9 over par.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
We have a par 3 on this one.
Par 3, I don't need to mention the one on the left-hand side. It speaks for itself.
Going with the 8-iron here.
Nothing good out on the right-hand side, Luke. This headed for trouble.
Looks like they pushed this one.
And if this can go down, he'll save par. Looks like they may have pushed that one.
Just a 4-footer remaining. Yeah, you'll take that. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Time to face a par 4 now.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Ooh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par.
Yeah, that's a touch of class. Terrific little chip.
Great touch.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. This one's for birdie. And with that, this player has finished their Q School final. But Rich, unfortunately, they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Korn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Korn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul-searching, I would imagine.
There's going to be a lot of searching for your game a little bit. I mean, you're going to be traveling, living on the road full time.